Hey everyone, welcome back to Vocab Galaxy YouTube channel. Learning another language is not only learning different words for the same things, but learning another way to think about things. To have another language is to possess a second soul. That's right, so let's start our today's amazing class with these amazing, beautiful, motivational quotes. Okay, so today I'm going to teach you 5 more important words which will help you to build your English communication skills. And I really hope that you have already practiced those 5 words which I taught you in the previous lecture, because knowledge is of no value unless you put it into practice. So if you really want to become successful at the end of this journey, you have to practice those words in your daily conversations. Okay, so let's start our today's class without any delay with the first word of the day. Okay, so the first word for today is sabotage. Sabotage. So let's see, what does it mean? The word sabotage simply means damage that is done on purpose and secretly in order to prevent an enemy or a competitor from being successful, or deliberate damage or destruction of equipment or property which belongs to your enemy or opponent. So it simply means that an intentional damage or destruction that is done secretly to the equipment or property of an enemy or opponent or a competitor to prevent them from being successful in whatever work they are doing. Okay? And the word sabotage simply means damage or destruction. Let's see how to use these words in sentences. Drinking alcohol after a workout will sabotage your efforts. Okay. Now, if a person is working out to achieve some desired body shape or desired body weight, but he or she is drinking alcohol after workout, then he will never be able to achieve that desired body weight or the desired body shape, because drinking alcohol after a workout will destroy or damage all his or her efforts. Okay, drinking alcohol after a workout will sabotage your efforts. The enemy spy came to sabotage their defense efforts. It simply means that the enemy spy came to damage their defense efforts, right? A poor foundation will effectively sabotage even the best built house. What does it mean? It means that no matter how beautifully the house has been constructed, if the foundation is poor or weak, then it will completely damage or destroy the entire house. A poor foundation will effectively sabotage even the best built house. So I think the word sabotage is clear. These sentences are clear. So let's move on to the next word of the day. Okay, so the next word for today is gluttony. Gluttony. So let's see, what does it mean? The word gluttony simply means habit of eating and drinking too much. So there are some people who at the sight of the food they cannot resist, and they keep on eating and drinking even if they are not feeling hungry. So this habit is called gluttony, and such people are called gluttonous. Gluttonous. Okay, so gluttony is simply the habit of eating and drinking too much. Let's see how to use the word gluttony in sentences. He eats because he is gluttonous, not hungry. Okay, so he loves to eat and drink too much. He has developed a habit of eating and drinking too much. Even if he is not hungry, he keeps on eating and drinking. He eats because he is gluttonous, not hungry. During the holidays, I usually give in to gluttony and gain at least 10 pounds. Means during the holidays, I develop a habit of eating and drinking too much. I keep on eating and drinking and gain at least 10 pounds. Means I move to obesity. Okay. Before Marge went on a diet, she engaged in gluttony quite often. So beforehand, Marge was engaged in gluttony. She had developed a habit of eating and drinking a lot. That's why she became fat and obese, and now she is going on a diet and wants to lose weight. Okay, the depressed woman's gluttony has made her extremely obese. Now, a person who is under stress, hypertension, or depression, what will happen? He or she will definitely try to keep his or her stress levels under control by developing a habit of eating a lot of junk food or any other food, and this will make him or her more and more obese, lead to fat deposition under the skin, right? So a depressed woman's gluttony has made her extremely obese. So I think this funny looking word gluttony seems easy to you right now. It's clear, and even these sentences are clear. Let's move on to the next word. Okay, so the next word for today is ostracize. Ostracize. Let's see, what does it mean? The word ostracize simply means to refuse to allow somebody to be a member of a social group, or to refuse to meet or talk to somebody. Okay, now it simply means that excluding a person from a membership or a team or a group, or stop talking to the person, stop meeting that person, in short, avoiding that person completely. Okay, so to refuse to allow somebody to be a member of a social group, or to refuse to meet or talk to somebody. So let's see how to use these words in sentences. After I cheated, I was ostracized by other players. So some game was going on, I was in a team, I cheated, and now other players excluded me from the team, stopped talking to me, stopped meeting me. Okay, after I cheated, I was ostracized by the other players. His colleagues ostracized him after he criticized the company in public. So he was working in the company and he criticized the company in public. Now his colleagues stopped talking to him, stopped meeting him, excluded him from their group. Okay, so his colleagues ostracized him after he criticized the company in public. His friends ostracized him after his father's arrest. So they were good friends, but after his father's arrest, his friends excluded him from their group, stopped talking to him, and stopped meeting him. So I think the word ostracized is very clear to you right now, and these sentences are very simple, no need for further explanation. So let's move on to the next word of the day. Okay, so the next word for today is bicker. Bicker. Let's see, what does it mean? The word bicker simply means to argue about unimportant things. It means to quarrel about useless things, or to quarrel about the things or topics which are not the matters to quarrel. Okay, to argue about unimportant, useless things. So let's see how to use the word bicker in sentences. Ramesh is always bickering about pocket money with his parents. So pocket money is a very trivial thing, a very poor thing to quarrel with the parents. So Ramesh is always bickering about pocket money with his parents. The parents bicker but love each other. Yes, sometimes parents start quarreling with each other about very trivial or unimportant things, but it doesn't mean that they don't love each other. Definitely they love each other. So the parents bicker about but love each other. Okay, sorry. The parents bicker but love each other. They kept bickering over who should answer the phone call. So they kept quarreling over a very unimportant thing, that is, who should answer the phone. Okay, they kept bickering over who should answer the phone. So I think this simple looking word is even simpler now, and these examples are also clear. So let's move on to the last word for today. Okay, so the last word for today is squint. Squint, and it has two meanings. So let's see. Okay, so the word squint has two meanings. The first meaning is to look at something with your eyes almost closed. It means half closed eyes. Okay, see the examples. You would be able to understand the meaning one with the help of examples. I had to squint my eyes to focus on the tiny letters. Means when we are unable to read very small letters, at that time what we do? We automatically, the eyes get closed, half closed, right? To squint in bright sunlight, we cannot look at the sun directly with the eyes wide open, right? automatically our eyes would become small, almost closed, right? So that thing is called squint. To look at something with your eyes almost closed. I had to squint my eyes to focus on the tiny letters, to squint in bright sunlight. So I think meaning 1 of squint is clear. Now move to meaning 2. Meaning 2 is actually a disorder of eyes, also called strabismus, is where the eyes point in different directions at the same time. One time and eyes pointing at two different directions. Okay. It's particularly common in young children but can occur at any age. Very common in the young ones. Okay, but it can occur at any age. And there are several treatments for it, exercises, surgery. Okay, so we don't have to go into that. And I think it's a disorder of the eye. So no need to discuss its examples, and I think both the meanings of squint along with the examples are clear to you. So we have already discussed the 5 words for today. First one was sabotage, then gluttony, ostracize, bicker, and squint. So I think these 5 words along with their meanings and examples are absolutely clear to you. Okay, yeah, so finally we are at the end of the video. We have already discussed the 5 important words for today, and till now I have told you 10 words. So once again I'm telling, knowledge is of no value unless you put it into practice. If you really want to become successful, you have to practice these words. Just write it down. Use it in your daily conversations. It will help you boost your confidence as well. So thank you for coming and watching the video. Please like, share and subscribe the video if it has helped you to build up your English communication skills and boost your confidence. And please feel free to share your suggestions, your feedbacks in the comment section below. I would love to answer them. And if you have any doubts regarding any word in the video, or if you want to know the meaning of any specific word, then please mention in the comments below. I will definitely help you out. So let's end this video right now and see you in the next week with 5 more important words. And bye-bye. Thank you.